All right, challengers, so we've been working so hard. What I want to do is do some stretches with you, and primarily stretches that are going to help your hamstrings and your hips. So first one, and I'm just going to turn on some easy listening music, is you're standing and you're going to take one foot and you're going to take it across either your thigh or your knee, and you can have something to hold on to here, okay? Immediately I push back into my glutes, and all I'm going to do is lift my hands, and I'm going to hold my core tight as I find my balance and I come towards the floor with my fingers. Now what this is allowing me to do though is push back into my hips and really feel that IT band release and just into that outer hip, maybe a little bit of hamstring, a little bit of lower back. I'm just letting my shoulders hang. And on the other side, I'll turn to the side so you can see what I look like. And then I come all the way up. So let's try the other side. I'll try and face this way. So as I put my foot across, I extend up. And then I'm just going to release into the stretch and come as low as I feel comfortable. And I can bend that knee as much as I want, that supporting knee. And I'm just letting my hands hang. I'm having to work with my balance, but I definitely feel that stretch come out of that hip. And I can stay there as long as I want, and then come back up. Okay, not a bad stretch. Now this one's a little bit harder for the hamstrings, and I am going to stay facing sideways for you. So it's called a pyramid stretch. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and you're just going to bring your torso towards that front thigh. Now many of you feel it here. I feel it here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to touch my hands to the floor, but I'm going to bend my knee, and that's A-okay. I can try to put my chest on my thigh. I can try to put my nose to my knee. If I'm very flexible, I'm staying with both legs straight. If I can try to slide my hands back and put them flat on the floor without my knee bent, that's a good thing. Now here's even a deeper way to get into this stretch, and you might be thinking, oh no, not going to happen. So you take the same hand as the leg that's in front, just put it on your hip, okay? And you're just gently going to lift that arm and turn. So this gets into that lower back, really into that hamstring. And you'll see how I'm much more flexible on my other side than I am on this side, dealing with some tight hamstring issues here. So just breathe through it. If you need less, bring that hand up, and then turn, and then try to straighten the leg. Gentle, right? Nothing harsh. So come all the way up. Whew. Let me try it on this side. So again, take your feet as wide as you want. Feet are both flat, pointing forward. Keep the leg straight or bend it. Try to put those hands back a little bit. Much better on this side. Still tight, but much better. And you can hold these stretches for as long as you want. Just breathe into them. Push that hip back. And if you want, extend the arm. And if you want, wrap the arm. Very, very intense. Very, very intense. Nice. And then, this is one of my favorites. You're going to have a hip opener, so it's a modified, come around here, come around here, come right here. You're going to have a modified half lotus, right? So one foot is either up on the thigh, come over here, come over here. One, or it's down on the ground. Izzy wants to be in the camera shop today. So I'm going to go a little higher. I immediately feel it into my hip. Come up nice and tall and push your knees towards the floor. Yes. And then all I'm going to do is exhale out, and I'm going to lean towards my left and keep my right knee pointing down, hopefully at my hip. And then if I want a little bit more of a stretch, I'm going to come over with my hand. And that really gets into that IT band, into that hip, into your lower back. Beautiful. And then you're just going to do the same thing on the other side. So sit up nice and tall, depending on where you want your foot to be. Lift open through the chest. And again, you can hold the stretches as long as you want. Try to leave both hips on the floor as you descend to the right or the left. And then bring that hand down and really push the opposite hip. Push it down. You feel that great, great stretch. Nice job. I could stay there all day. I hope you enjoyed those stretches, and some of them can be really work as much as relaxation, depending on your flexibility and range of motion. But if you can increase that, if you can work on that daily, just like you are with your cardio, just like you are with your strength, you'll start to feel better in those cardio and strength moves because you have the flexibility to support it. And you also have the range of motion. And so that's really important. The two really should be married together. So I hope you're finding time to work on your flexibility as much as you are with your exercise. And feel great with it, guys. So you can pair this up with any one of the Tabatas and or do it by itself. You decide. Have a great day.